Hi guys, my name is Kruts and I'm from Sacramento, California. Where you can find me is Instagram, Facebook, as well as my portfolio that I've created. It's called angekportfolio.com. And if you go on that website, you will find my modeling, as well as my theater, as well as my princess business that my friend has created that I'm a part of, as well as some of my YouTube videos that I have. I basically have a little here and there everywhere. So you can just look up me, Kruts, K-R-U-T-S, that's my last name if you can't spell that right. And yeah, just look it up and check it out and give it a like. So what got me started in theater was back in high school, freshman year. I was very shy because I'm tiny and I'm very insecure at that time, and it was really hard for me to really honestly love myself as a person, love myself for who I was, and really absorb everything around me. Obviously, every freshman in high school feels scared and vulnerable. They have no idea what's going on around them. They're scared of the world, really, and all these like seniors around and all these like different like people around them. And for me, my brother kind of forced me to try out for the musical that we had freshman year called 25th Annual Putnam Counting Spelling Bee. And I tried out, and it's a musical, so I was like, oh God, I don't even know how to sing that well, but I do it all the time around the house and everything. And I tried out and I got a lead role as a freshman year, and it was crazy because there were 6 other roles, and there was like 3 seniors and 2 juniors, and I was the only freshman that got a role, so it was really surprising for me to really get that role. That's where, like, honestly my theater career started, where I started it at, but I've always went to a theater arts program. I went to Carriage Elementary, and that was a program where we had to do shows every year throughout our career in elementary school. Every year you would have to do a play, so that's where I got kind of the influence from. But I initially started in high school as a freshman at Mesa Verde High School, so yeah. So I haven't really done anything recently in college-wise. I go to Sacramento State University at the moment. I'll be trying out for more shows upcoming because I have to do that to graduate. But my favorite one would probably be my senior year. I did a show called Frankenstein, and it was a musical, Young Frankenstein, and it was probably my favorite because I got one of the lead roles as well with one of my really good friends, Cheyenne Staggs, and I played Elizabeth Benning. She is quite of a character. She really puts something out there. She's very bold and courageous, and she falls in love with Frankenstein, his beast, and they fall in love and end up like doing some crazy stuff in the play, but it really got me out of my comfort zone, and I had to like wear 2 or 3 wigs in that play, and it was just really fun to do because we had a live orchestra for that play, and we had a great ensemble. We had a lot of people in that play that really worked together well, so it was just really nice to finally have that as my senior year and kind of kick it off with a bang, graduating-wise. So that's probably my favorite one so far. And college-wise, that will be later on. I will try out for more plays for that, so that will be exciting to have that happen eventually. So I guess like people that have like influenced me in a way to do theater. Not recent shows, I guess you could say, but there is several people that have influenced me to do theater. Was my high school teacher. Her name's Denny Schofield, and she really pushed me to do theater because she is just a ball of fire. She really makes you get out of your comfort zone and make you do things that you would never do, honestly. And I went to many plays in high school and as well as in college. I did many like one acts and little shows here and there. My biggest influence, like playwright-wise, would be Christopher Durang. He's an amazing playwright, and his his type of writing he does and the type of, I guess you could say, dialogue is so quirky and so weird, and I love it because it's weird. It's something that people don't usually write about. It's very absurd. And I really like reading his work, and it really inspired me to kind of keep going for theater and just keep pushing myself to do little girl characters, as well as do like a grandma, as well as do a dog, like literally everything. So yeah, I really enjoy that part of theater. So if I'm not doing acting, modeling, singing, dancing, anything in that realm of hobby-wise that I love to do as a passion and career, I really love to adventure. Adventuring is my favorite thing. I love to go hiking and camping outside and surfing, skimboarding, longboarding, hiking up 60-mile hikes, go snowboarding, anything that, honestly to do with the board, I will do. Anything that's risky, I wanna go bungee jumping and skydiving. I'm a crazy person sometimes. I love to get that adrenaline rush. It really gets me going. It's one of my favorite things over the summer. I love to surf in San Diego and LA. I'm a surfer girl. I really love the beach. I love everything about the beach. I really want to move down there eventually. I love anything that's like aquatic in that sense, so I really love like water creatures and anything to do initially with the beach. It just makes me really happy, and it's one of my biggest hobbies to do anything with outdoors. I really love to just spend time with family and friends, and just, yeah. in that sense, just be outdoors. I love to do that. So the process of initially writing a monologue or writing a play or memorizing these things would be your memorization skills, as well as for me, it would be my photo memory. I have a photo memory with memorizing monologues as well as scenes and plays and everything. You really need to know the backstory of that monologue or that play, or initially who you're going to portray as. You need to know their backstory, where they came from, what emotions they really need to bring out in that character. So you have to read the entire play, because if you don't, you're not going to really know who you're going to be portraying at that moment, and you're basically stepping out of your body and into a new body to be that person and live their life for that play. So memorizing wise, you gotta just focus on the lines and really understand the lines. If you don't understand them, it's really hard to connect with the lines and connect with the character. So for me, I have a photo memory, so I look at the lines and I look at the mirror, and I'm kind of just going back and forth, looking at the mirror not as myself, but as the character, and looking at the line not as myself, but as the character, and intertwining both of those and really putting my full heart and my full passion into doing that. And honestly, reading the play gives you a lot of backstory and a lot of help with developing your character as well, and putting full commitment in what you really intend to do with that person that you're portraying. So the type of theater that I've done would probably be more naturalism, I guess you could say. There's different types of theater. I've done live theater. That's more like on stage where you do it for a live audience. I've done a couple like here and there, like on video, and done a little clips for like promo videos, but initially I do a lot of live theater, like musical theater and theater-wise, just plays. It is what I really focus my time on, and what I really truly love is to entertain people, make people smile and laugh on stage. I really love doing that, and really putting myself into a different character and trying to convince people that I am that person and that I'm not Angela, but I'm someone else. It's really funny to mess with people on stage and not breaking the fourth wall. And the fourth wall is basically having something in front of you that you're not talking to the audience. So trying not to break that sometimes is a little hard, but depending on the play and what your visual is of what you want to get out of that character, it's pretty awesome what you can do on stage and how you can really help people and inspire people with just doing something that you love. Well, the song that I want to sing is one of my favorites because I have portrayed her so many times in my Princess Business that my friend has. It's obviously Part of Your World by Ariel and Disney. I am obsessed with Disney. It's one of the biggest influences in my life that I've had since a little girl, and Ariel has just been something that I've always loved and I've always lingered on to since I was like 10 or 11, and I'm already like 21, and I'm just like, oh, why do I still love this? I just love the little girl story behind it about a mermaid and turning into a human, and I just love everything about the fairy tales of Disney and how they always have a happy ending, even though there's like an evil character in it. So yeah, I just really enjoy the song, and I've really worked with it, and it's one of my favorites, so yeah.
Look at this stuff, isn't it neat? Wouldn't you think my collection's complete? Wouldn't you think I'm a girl who has everything? Look at this trove, treasures untold. How many wonders can one cavern hold? Looking around you would think, sure, she's got everything. I got gadgets and gizmos aplenty. I got whoopsits and whatsits galore. You want thing of ours? I got 20. But who cares? No big deal. I want more. I want to be where the people are. I want to see them dancing, walking around on those, what's it called again? Oh yeah. Eat, walk where they run, walk where they talk, walk where they stay all day in the sun. Wandering free, wish I could be part of that world.
Go. Hi guys, my name is Kruts and I'm from Sacramento, California. Where you can initially find me is on Are you need bloopers at the end of this too? You should do it. Okay, cool.